Let's go now to a word from our sponsor.
Are you achieving your fullest potential? Are you finding the right solutions for your challenges? Are you making the most of what you're given? Do you believe in a smiling God? Of course you do. We all do. We must. Well, what if I told you the smiling God was smiling more than ever? What if the smiling God had a smile so wide that you could see yourself in its mirrored teeth? And what if I told you that your gauzy reflection looked perfect? Just perfect. You would like that. Of course. We all would. We must. And what if I told you your perfect self hated your imperfect self? And as the smiling God smiled wider, you could see a tongue pressing through the teeth, thick and pink and gray and wet. And what if I told you you could see your imperfect self in the shining sheen of the bulging tongue, and in your reflection you were slack and sallow, and maybe bleeding? A lot. Bleeding so much. And what if I told you you could kill your imperfect self? What if I told you you could achieve your fullest potential? StrexCorp Synernist Inc. is a proud supporter of the greater Desert Bluff and NightVale community. StrexCorp, believe in a smiling God. Believe in your perfect self. Strex. Strex.
Listeners, I'm on my cell phone calling from the men's bathroom. I had intern Jeremy patch me into the board so I can still broadcast. That thing tried to follow me in here as I limped down the hall. I was able to outrun it, but I've had to use the deadbolt on the bathroom door to keep it out. All this talk about Koshek today, and here he is. Hi, baby boy. That thing is nothing at all like you. The door's come off its hinges. It's gotten in. I'm gonna duck into the stall. I'm peering now under the walls and see nothing. I'm standing now on the commode and looking over the walls and see nothing. Listeners, the only thing more terrifying than seeing the devil is no longer being able to see the devil. Perhaps I should be quiet. Intern Jeremy, can you, 1, call animal control, and 2, take us now to the web... What was that? No. Koshek, what have you done to my cat, you monster? Jeremy, take us to the weather. You come here, you son of a...
Heart on the run, keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. Days when we raced, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on high. I sobered up and I swore off that stuff forever this time. The old lovers say I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. But home was a dream, one I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to dry, we ain't leaving this room. The Percy priest breaks open wide and the river runs. Carries this house on the stones like a piece of driftwood. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
Listeners, oh God, listeners, Koshek has been hurt very badly. Animal control came and took him to a hospital. They think he will live. They think he will live differently. They think there will be significantly less of him physically and mentally, but he will live. He is my boy. He is my buddy. I love him so much. And this thing comes here and... Yes. Let me tell you about this thing, this awful beast. After I saw it tear Koshek from his fixed point and bite into his side, I kicked it, and I kicked it again, and Jeremy helped me pin it down, and animal control tried to sedate it, and I wanted to beat it to death with a hammer, but I had no hammer, only self-control. Animal control tried to inject it with their delicious poisons, but they stopped. They said, "We can't. We can't inject. It is a machine." And they flipped its switch and it died. And I have never been so relieved to be safe and so disappointed to be shorted my vengeance. Our new program director, Lauren, came in and wanted to know why we destroyed my gift. "My gift?" I asked. "It's your birthday," she replied. "Daniel and I and the whole Strex Corp management team got you that Strex pet because we know you love animals so much." And I replied, "But it's a machine." "A bio-machine," she retorted. "And it's not my birthday," I mumbled as animal control took Koshek away. "I'm going to go now. Go see my Koshek. He should be out of surgery in half an hour or so, and I'm sure he will live. I'm sure he will float again at a fixed point exactly 4 feet up in the men's bathroom of our community radio station. I'm sure there is vengeance to be found. I'm sure I will find it. I'm sure I just have to find the right recipient. Stay tuned next for the sound of your own thoughts, broadcast live on the radio for all to hear. And as always, good night, NightVale. Good night.
Welcome to NightVale is a production of Commonplace Books. It is written by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Cranor, and produced by Joseph Fink. The voice of NightVale is Cecil Baldwin. The voice of Kevin was Kevin R. Free. The voice of Joseph Fink was Judy Garland. Original music by Disparition. All of it can be found at disparition.info or at disparition.bandcamp.com. This episode's weather was Cover Me Up by Jason Isbell. Find out more at jasonisbell.com. Comments? Questions? Email us at nightvale@commonplacebooks.com or follow us on Twitter at NightVale Radio. Check out welcometonightvale.com for more information on this show, as well as all sorts of cool Night Vale stuff you can own. And while you're there, consider clicking the donate link. That'd be cool of you. Today's proverb: you won't sleep when you're dead, either.